Welcome to the Holy Twittercast side show thing I did. It's different. I don't know. We're doing ranking stuff, so why not?
The
Uh, the
tears, tears.
in between ranking each boss theme for Undertale here, these two haven't actually heard any of these, or well, they haven't played the game at least.
Yeah.
Whereas I have, so then we're listening in between, and we're gonna rank them. Woohoo! We just heard
Ooh,
Megalovania, which is the Sans Undertale song. Woohoo!
I said the
For
word Sans Undertale, baby.
Oh my God. This is the guy from the Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Oh my
Yes,
god,
that,
that's
that
so
is him.
true. It's
On
Obama. I can't believe it.
It's a very it's probably like the only song I know from the game.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
It's a very hard on song, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, he goes hard on that.
Yeah.
yeah,
Uh,
it's a
I like
classic.
that in the middle of the song where you hear that apple crunch.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's oh, that's what that was. It sounded
yeah,
like someone is eating an apple in the song.
yeah. The part of the fight where he's like, "Man, I don't have to worry about you," so he just eats an apple in the corner, like he's some sort of
Eating an
like
apple to gain health.
anime antagonist or something.
God,
um,
keeping the dark
yeah. So fun thing with that song, because the creator of the game, Toby Fox, he got to start working on I guess mods for the game like Earthbound. And
Mm-hmm.
like he did some weird Halloween one, and that song was actually one of the songs he made, and then he brought it back for Undertale for the Sans fight.
Weird.
Yo,
So where would you guys rank that song? I already know my answer like pretty easily. But...
I think it's definitely, even though I haven't heard any of the other themes, I think that one's probably popular for a reason. So I'm gonna put that as an S tier.
I agree. I think
Yeah,
S.
same
That's
here.
just a solid song.
That's for Sans, absolutely. Um,
Or A for
yeah,
Ans.
that's the thing too. Is with this thing, we're only judging by the songs themselves, not the fights in the game or anything, the context, which works well because you guys haven't played the game.
Yeah.
So it's just ranking just the music, but I mean it slaps. Like that song absolutely slaps, so that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so this next one on the list I have down here is the Asgore one, which is kind of weird because like it's like two different. Um, like there's like a starting song like right before the fight, and then there's the fight itself. So I kind of do want to play both because one's like 30 seconds,
Okay. Yeah.
and
That's
then the
fine.
other one. Uh,
I like build ups. I think they're pretty
Yeah.
cool.
yeah, it's definitely a build up. That's it. So let me find it here real quick. This is the part where I'm gonna cut in terms of the video. I'm just gonna have you send me the video later. Or wait, never mind. I'm recording the video. Yeah, whatever.
Already done.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
Yo, that
Yeah.
slapped.
That was very good. I did enjoy all of that. That was very good.
I was
Yeah.
vigorously
Yeah.
bobbing my head to that. That was fantastic.
Not gonna lie, that's that hook in the beginning where like everything comes in at once. It just actually gave me like goosebumps from it. I don't know why. It
Yeah.
was just like
To be honest, the first time I heard it too. Granted, I had a bit more of the game build up. Like I don't want to spoil anything with the game, but this is like one of the like this fight is like looming over your head the entire game. Like I'm gonna have to fight this guy, right? So like
yeah.
they make it like super grandioso with the long, loud, bombastic kind of deal, like
Hmm.
music wise.
And then
So
like
yeah, I
that's
like it a lot too. Um, yeah, so I don't know. What do you guys think in terms of ranking it?
hmm. In terms
I
compared
mean,
to that with the Sans one, it has a little bit less instruments, but it still is just as catchy. Um,
yeah. I'd give that like an A. I
I would
think.
I think it's definitely an
Okay.
A.
Yeah, I think I'd probably put it about an A.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. Like it's like I like the song and I almost want to put an S. Like if there was an A plus rank, I'd probably put it an A plus. But like I think I got
Yeah.
to A as well.
A plus and
Uh,
A and then A minus.
I I said it in the chat
S-
while we were going, but yeah, this the soundtrack, like a lot of the soundtrack, really slaps,
Mm.
like pretty fucking hard.
An
So
S minus.
yeah, S minus. Well, A for Asgore because the character's name is Asgore. S for Sans, A for Asgore.
Oh.
So maybe we're gonna be seeing a theme. I don't know. But yeah, at least there's no F tier, but that's fair because like all the songs are better than F. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll move on to the next one. This will be the Azrael one. Let me find it. There it was. Hopes and Dreams. I don't know what the thing was in the middle. That was
Yeah.
one of the other things.
Yeah, I liked it. I like that. I like that. That guitar part, that heavy, crunchy. It's so weird. It sounds like it was definitely played by like through like MIDI piano. But I wonder how what kind of like program he used to make that, because it sounds a lot like a guitar, but it's just not a guitar enough, you know. It's definitely it was definitely played by keys. It just like sounds
Yeah,
crazy.
I think he's big into the whole keyboard thing when it comes to
Yeah.
much of the sounds. I remember seeing a little bit into his music stuff, like because at one point I was like looking into some of it, but I'd forgotten. That would probably be interesting for you, considering you're a musician, to look up at some point. This is another one of those kind of big like fights. I mean, like, cause I mean, some of the boss fights aren't really that big. I mean, the last few have been, but it was definitely another one where it's like a oh shit moment.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that was so. Ranking wise, what are we looking at here?
It wasn't as good as the other two. I would give it like
probably like a C. Probably it's not.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
think
terrible. Like it's really good. It's like
Yeah,
it's good sound production, but it just doesn't have that hook like the other two.
Right. Yeah, it's not catchy. Right.
Yeah.
That's fair. Lego, what about you? So where would you?
I'm thinking a B here. I think low B, high C.
Yeah.
It's definitely not as catchy.
Yeah, I think I like the opening a lot, like a lot more, and I like the ending. The middle part, and I do like the little part. I do like the middle part, but not as much. You know what I mean? Like, whereas I feel like the other songs like were like more consistent.
Yeah.
But so I don't know. Like, I am gonna bump. I do agree with the B. Subject to change. We'll come back and I'll lower it or something. But I do agree. It's not as high as Asgore's.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like giving it a C is kind of dirty. But I'm willing to do a 2 out of 3 vote wins type of deal on these.
Yeah, I'm okay with B.
Yeah. So the next one is the Mad Dummy. Let me find that. I wish I could have this fucking thing pulled up ahead of time. I didn't plan the I will be honest, I didn't plan the layout pretty well on this. I got it like shoved to the right side on the tier listing thing, but I have it recording the screen. I can't move it recording the screen like once I have it started recording without like stopping this thing.
Oh yeah.
It's all the rest of the shit's all shoved to the side, which is like a giant pain in the ass. So I just gotta find the. So you know what? I actually own these songs. So let me just search them on my iTunes.
Oh wow, you own these songs. Does that mean you own
Yeah.
Undertale?
Yeah, I do. I own John Undertale.
He owns stock in the man himself.
What do you mean I don't? You didn't find it in your library. Fuck you. You didn't find it. Gotta hate these people sometimes. Because it's not called Mad Dummy. It's called Dummy. What, dude? Go fuck yourself, man. the character itself is called Mad Dummy, but the song is called Dummy. It's like, man, can you like be any more of an annoyance?
Can you be any more of a dummy?
Yeah, exactly. This is ridiculous. All right, anyway.
That was
Yeah, so that was the
good.
dummy track.
That was sick.
I love that one, man. It's so like,
It's
I don't know
very
if jazzy is the right word for it, but
it is very jazzy.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah, it's got that bop. It's got those beep bops. It's
yeah,
got those bada boop bop, zibbity bop. You know, kind of.
Dada?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Dallas review there. Zibbity Bop.
um,
uh,
I think I'm gonna give it a B for bop.
yeah.
Unless you want to give
Yeah,
it
I'd
a,
say.
unless you want to give it a D for dummy.
No, no, definitely not. I already broke I broke the name, the lettering thing with the last one. The character name is Asgore, but this is
Oh.
it's not a B. So. Yeah. What about you, Leo? Where are you putting it?
I'm thinking high B, low A. That's slap.
All right. Uh, I will say for my own, I would personally rank it as an A, but I will allow this to be a B.
B for bop.
Uh, 2 out of 3 rule. Since because it's one of those things where it's like, actually, I will say this is probably one here where, like some of the other tracks, I like it because of, like the gameplay stuff with it as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think that track, like I can't say that with that track we just listened to because like I like it just for the song. Like it's so damn like it's just easy to jam out to. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
no context required. Okay, but luckily, while that was going, I decided to be smart and pull up the next song already. So I just need to grab the URL link here, and then we're good to go.
Sweet.
Good
So the next
stuff.
one is the Flowey thing. Woohoo! Ooh, that was the other song.
Ooh.
Nice.
Hmm.
It was very boss music guest. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
That's a good word for it.
When I was listening to the
Yeah.
song, all I can think of is like trying to fight someone. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think it probably does a good job capturing that. I will say, this it's very disjointed because it makes sense obviously in game
Mm-hmm.
because like the stuff where it swaps things like there's like a story reason for that type of deal
Yeah.
and like with the TV thing and yada yada. But I don't think in terms of a song itself, like including that as its own, like including it all in a single song, like it doesn't translate well to just the audio itself.
Yeah, that's true. This is like the epitome of why do I hear boss music around me?
But what are we thinking rating wise, you two?
I think this is probably a C.
Yeah, I'm thinking C.
All right,
C
fair enough.
for boss. C for boss.
C for okay, cool.
Yeah.
C
Yeah.
for
No,
cool.
personally, I will take a C because you both said C. I would probably put it at B, just because it's so damn disjointed. And to be fair, I actually don't even like the song that much by itself anyway. Like even
Yeah.
if you discount all the like changes in between.
I actually love like creepy songs and all that stuff. So I think it's more up to like my level.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just needs since
Up
there's
to my
other
refined palate.
yeah.
All right, fair enough. So the next one. So you'll probably notice on some of these groupings down here. I don't know. Can you see my mouse as I'm moving? By the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so like you'll see these two are the same and these two are the same. That's because in the game there's like different routes you can take in terms of how you do it.
Mm.
You can either play like where you don't kill um, many of the creatures, or that you kill maybe some of them but not all of them. That's like one route. I mean, there's a couple different differences, but that's like one general route. And then there's like the other route where you go out of your way to kill every single creature you run into.
Mm.
And so, based on which way you go, you can run into a different version of the same boss, and they have different music for it. So for this next one, that's one of that's this will be like the negative you go and kill everyone route,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's actually a pretty short one. It's only 30 seconds. So
Yeah.
quite short, obviously.
Short and simple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does what it needs to.
It just has like
Mm,
two body parts of the song basically, and it's just like a loop. I'm guessing.
Yeah, well, you usually so in game, it'll take like the songs we heard, and it'll just continuously loop them as you're fighting
Mm-hmm.
until the fight's over. So, like for example, that Sans one that was playing earlier, that one actually someone looped it twice. So I cut it off like at the end of the first loop.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so it just does that continuously. Um, I'm pretty sure a lot of games do that with their music.
Mm-hmm.
They'll like just
Yeah.
make the way to where they can like continuously loop it.
Mm-hmm. I can't think
But
of
yeah,
I can't think of like a boss fight where it was just one continuous line of music.
yeah.
Probably because there isn't one.
right. Um,
Let's give it
I
a.
guess think
It's gonna give it a D. It's
Yeah,
not
I'm
much.
thinking this can be our first D.
yeah, yeah. I agree with that too.
D
Um,
for.
even
Don't
in
forgive me more.
it's a pretty short fight, so like that's why the music's like really short. Like so yeah, and I'm not a fan of the music even as is, but even in the context of the game, like I'm like, who cares? So yeah, I would agree with you. So this next one though, oh boy, this next one. Is it ready?
Yep.
It's the same boss. I almost said villain, but I don't know if that's really accurate. The same boss, but this is like his normal, like what you normally would run into him as. And yeah, this song, let's do it. All right, that was
Yo,
Death
that
by
kind of
China.
slapped.
Yeah.
That was solid.
Yeah, I hyped that one up because that's easily one of my favorite tracks.
Yeah.
I like that. I liked that when the drums came in. It was just like a
Yeah.
unexpected like dance beat.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe. I kind of get that vibe from this song. It seems like I could hear this playing like at a club, right?
Yeah.
Like
It's basically
no
club
problem.
music.
Like it just works.
It's like club boss music. Like you see, you're at the club and you're just having a good time, and then there's just this the boss of clubs comes in and challenge you to
The
like
angry drunk comes in. You start hearing that blaring music.
and
You
he
start
to start
punching the bartenders.
You know the that
dance.
reminds me of the boss of clubs or whatever, right? That makes me think of like something like I don't know Scott Pilgrim, right? Like on the that last level where it's like a giant. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah, I haven't seen it in like a long time, but yeah.
Right. But yeah, it reminds me of that.
I'm like,
I'd give that like an A.
yeah, low A, high B for me.
Ooh. All right.
I'd give
Well,
it
like,
an
I said I would, and I'll stick with it with going the best 2 out of 3. But I would put this S tier, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Slip, love it. But yeah, I mean A is respectable too.
Oh yeah, it was definitely effort put into that song.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's one of the like. There's a few standout tracks, in terms of like people know the game for these tracks. The Sands one is one. The one we just listened to from Metaton is another. Actually, the one we're gonna listen to next is another as well.
Oh, okay.
And I'd say there's like one more, which is at the end there.
Mm.
But, yeah, so this next one, I'd say people like know the game pretty well for this particular song. Let's get this going. So yeah, that was Spider Dance.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
That was really good. Yeah.
I agree.
I like that little like transition from like this monotone, like 8-bit kind of sound, and it like expands to like this stereo wide, not so 8-bit We're like 16-bit.
Yeah. So I think they do that, and there's a couple different areas in the game where they do that, where they'll change the way the controls work,
Mm.
specifically with bosses usually. And so I think that one in particular worked pretty well with the way they had it go like that, because like a new gameplay mechanic came in specifically, like as you're doing stuff. So that was it might have been like why they did it with that. You might notice with some of these songs, actually, you probably don't notice it as much because we're only hearing like some of the themes, but like he'll reuse certain parts of songs, whether he'll slow it up or speed it down, or change the some of the components of the song, whether it's like a pitch or whatever, right? To it's more noticeable the more songs you hear from like the game and stuff. But I mentioned that because I know this song is used in like one of the other songs. I can't remember which one off the top of my head, but it's also probably important too because the next song we end up hearing is actually it's going to sound familiar to one we've already heard. So, but so yeah, what would you give Spider Dance, the one we just listened to?
I give it probably a B.
Yeah, I think B.
It's a little short, but it's good.
Oh, what the hell? Let's okay. Let me mute that. Let's. Oh, because someone. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've that's 30 to me. But I will. The rule of the majority. I would give it an A. I'd be on A teetering on S, but I'll allow it. Okay, so yeah, the next one coming up here. Let me get this in. What the hell is it? That stupid bot in that channel. Oh, so I said the word bot, so instead of typing out the dash play, I typed out dash bot.
Who added that bot, by the way?
Oh, wait,
It's
hold on.
been like creeping, but
Oh, sorry. So okay, so when I heard the notification go off on my on the computer, right? Like someone pinged me. There was a ping for a live thing. I muted the Discord tab, forgetting it would mute you guys. I've just been talking, like thinking you guys were just being quiet. My bad. But whatever. I was gonna get cut out anyway. So anyway,
Yeah.
next song. Here we go.
Yo, that was sick. I like that.
All right. That was the since it's a ghost, as you can tell down here. It's more of a ghosty type thing. This version of the song, because it's pretty obvious. It's pretty close to what the other one was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sounds pretty
And
close to that dummy one.
yeah, there's a story reason for that, but whatever. But yeah, since this one's a ghost, this one shows up first. So I probably should have had it play this one first. To be honest, I should have thought ahead on that. Whatever. I hit random, so like I went with the random order that it,
Oh, I see.
Um, but yeah, so there's that. I do like kind of spooky vibes as well. I will say I like the other one more.
Mm-hmm. I said like
That's
I think that one was a bit longer too, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, because the boss fight was longer, so the song itself is longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's an A for me, but I don't know about you guys.
I'm gonna put it as a C because it's not as long as the dummy one.
Yeah, I think
What's-
I'm probably going C too. Just I don't. I can't. Like maybe I'd be willing to go B, but like I can't
Yeah,
good conscious.
yeah,
do it
screw you,
higher than
Lego.
Wow.
Fuck you. JK, man, we're all still friends.
I'm listening to it again. I don't need you guys.
I'll listen to it on my own. What is it? I'll make my own sideshow with blackjack and hookers. Okay, so actually, I forgot about this next song, which I think it's crazy that I forgot about. This shows up in like every damn trailer for the game, but this song is probably like besides Sans Undertale, this is probably the one that's most well known, just because it's showing up in all the trailers, and because this character there's a lot of fan favorites from the game, but like this is probably one of the most fan favorite-y the characters. All right, let me get it on here. All right.
I gave my thoughts in the chat. That was a gem.
Yeah, that was
Mhm.
Bonetrousle.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. It gives me like I do recognize that song actually. I just couldn't quite figure out where it was from.
Yeah.
Actually, kind of gives me. It reminds me of like another song that kind of sounds similar to. I think it's like a Kirby, song or something like that. I just remember hearing that Kirby song when it was like a mashup with "Drop It Like It's Hot" by Snoop Dogg.
You're gonna have to check that out later, geez.
I might have to try to find that and send it to you.
Yeah. I watch a lot of those channels where it's like mashups and stuff.
Yeah.
I've never thought to try mashups of like video games and regular music though.
Yeah. Some of them turn out pretty good though. But
Yeah.
anyway, this one's I think this might be an A for me. I kind of like the drums in it.
I'd give it an S. That was jamming.
Yeah. I like it quite a bit too. It's like right on the line for A and S, just because like especially like the beginning. I don't know, just like something about it, like almost makes me think of like a Russian marching something. Like I don't know if that's the
Oh
right
yeah,
way to like
kind of like Tetris.
yeah, like a little bit like a almost like a Tetris vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think in comparison to Megalovania, this is up there. Maybe even better
yeah,
for me.
they're brothers too, so it's important that
Yeah.
they're both pretty close. Um, yeah, because they're the only skeletons in the game. But ooh,
Let's give it an
oh,
S. Let's give it an
Come
S.
on, baby.
well, let's do it. Let's do it. You know, he
Yeah.
deserves it.
Yeah.
The man deserves it after all that work. I'll allow this once. I do. I will say I do like. I got voted out of this one. I do like this one more than more than that. I do like. I guess I could. Doing the what is it? Whatever. Screw it. I don't worry about it. Anyway, so the next one will be Toriel theme. Oh yeah. By the way, this is so this is Sans, as you know. This is Papyrus. This
Does
is
it
Nat.
like spaghetti?
Yeah, he's the spaghetti guy.
Yo, I like that guy then.
Yeah.
I just had spaghetti for supper actually.
Nice. Hopefully it was cooked spaghetti then.
Yeah.
By the way, if we have any disputes with any of these, maybe we can have each other re-listen and then rethink the ranking. So you can have us re-listen to the one that you think is S. Maybe I can get a second thought on that ghost one.
Yeah. Ooh. That's see the thing that's kind of rough with mine, because there's one thing like having you guys listen to it, because this is like first experience for the most part, and you get to hear it again. Whereas for me, like I've heard all these songs, like I own the soundtrack. I listen to these songs. I don't like listen to the whole soundtrack all the way through, but like I have this stuff shoved in my instrumental playlist, like quite a few of these songs.
Mm.
It's hard for me to be like, I don't know, man. It just feels like an inferior version of the song. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like it's not like it's the first version, and they do that too with the song we just listened to.
Mm-hmm.
Where and they actually do that with quite a few songs where they'll play it in even the Asgore one. It made where it like did the opening and then it did it. It's like they do similar stuff like that where they'll play like a like simple version of the song, like just a little bit of it.
Oh yeah.
Somewhere like earlier in the game, like say when the character first shows up or something, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then later when it's like, okay, it's fight time, like this is and then they'll play the whole big like this is the whole done up version.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that's kind of these aren't the same characters though in this case, but it's kind of when it comes to that, I just feel like it's just like I don't know, to me it just feels like an inferior one. I do like it though, but more of the I don't know. I guess I'm just more of a jazz guy. It's just maybe that's what me.
You like jazz?
Yeah. Where's B when we need him? Anyway, the next one is the Toriel song. This will be Heartache. Let's give it a listen. And that was Heartache.
I like the emotion of it. It's kind of like something where it's just like you shouldn't be, I shouldn't probably be doing this, but it can't go back kind of thing.
It's like a hero's story. That's
Yeah.
what yeah.
That's crazy that you caught that. I mean, because that is how like not to get like into like why or anything, but yeah, I mean that kind of is like I don't want to fight this fight, but I gotta.
Mm.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
definitely have mixed feelings. I think it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I like it quite a bit too. It reminds I don't something about that song in particular. I don't know if you guys ever played the a game on Steam called VVVVVV.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like kind of reminds me of the music in that game for some reason.
Mm.
Like I guess there's kind of a similar feel in that because that game's about like you're a captain and you crash somewhere and it's all like Atari looking graphics,
Yeah.
right? And it's like you got to try to find your crewmates. So I guess it's kind of this like a hopelessness ish kind of similar vibe in that regard. So maybe that's I mean plus that sounds very similar, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe the themes are also what I'm thinking. But yeah, anyway, so what would you guys rate that particular song for the group?
It's just not as good as the Ghost one, so I'll give it a C, since that's where we ranked that.
I would put it as like a B because
Uh,
it's got emotion, and it
hang
makes
on a
me
minute.
like it makes me want to like find out what's going on.
Yeah,
I want to know the story behind this kind of thing.
I'm also gonna go B. I do like the song quite a bit. I don't know, like I wouldn't put it to A, but I definitely can't. I can't justify
Mm-hmm.
moving down lower, especially because I don't know. To me, like the Flowey one, like I would have it at D. D, but we have the leave the Ghost one to C. Just me anyway. Yeah, yeah. It always confuses me with the because so for those obviously that don't know because they're not in the chat thing, but Lego as we're hearing the songs in between things, he's posting a rating of like whether he likes the song or not, whether you know in real time. So like he'll be posting his Pepe listening to headphones if he likes it, and then Weird Champ if he doesn't. Um, which I thought was weird because you put a few Weird Champs in the other song, and then you rated it an S. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess he thinks it's a weird chant for me to put the Ghost song at C, but it is what it is.
I just read Sonic's thing right now, but I won't say what it was, but it's just caught me off guard.
Okay, how about this? When we're done here, we'll go back and listen to the Ghost one more time.
Let's go.
Okay.
I do want us to listen to the Flowey one more time because I feel like there's no way that's not a goddamn B.
Yeah.
Like,
Alright,
I'm
cool.
willing to, but whatever. We'll get to that point when we get to it. So obviously the last two, same character. So the first one is like the if you go and kill everything route. So let's get back going, get the show on the road. All right, that was Battle Against a True Hero.
Ooh.
That was very interesting. I just say I think it's very unique because that last part at the end there, it kind of has that weird not tempo but kind of weird bars kind of thing. Whereas like the drum part was going at like 4x4 bars, but like the melody was going by 3 by 4. It was kind of weird, but it matches. It like fit perfectly with it.
Yeah, I think at the soft piano stuff, I wasn't really into it, but when it sped up and got rolling, I was into it.
Yeah, you know, I think I'm the opposite on that one. I like the piano bit, and then when it started getting rolling, I was like, eh. Then it grew on me as listening to it. Okay.
my, my bad. I was trying to. That sounded
The opposite, huh? I'm out of here.
Sorry. That sounded so rude. No.
No, but it did grow on me. This is a track I've probably only heard a couple times. Same thing with that one at the bottom there. Just by nature of like I don't do that run usually. Like I've done that run like once. Then I've heard the song like probably another time when I first got when I first downloaded the soundtrack. Because I bought like the collector's edition, like the physical edition from Fangamer. It came with like an actual like the actual soundtrack itself, like physical disc. So I made sure to upload it. But anyway, the point of that being like I hadn't heard the song too much, and like I kind of knew it, but not really. So it was interesting hearing it again after a while. But what do you guys think in terms of rating?
I'm gonna put it as it's either an A or a B for me. It's
Yeah,
good
I'm
melody.
thinking B.
I thought it was I thought it was pretty like I thought it was pretty creative with like the form of it. So
because okay, so Lego thinks B, I think B, and then you said A or B, so I think it's fair for it to be solid B. For it to be a solid B. C?
C? Could be C?
True.
Yeah, anyway. That was that one, and then finally the last track. Oh boy, this is another one of those ones where like people know this track quite well, obviously because of the memes. Not as much as Megalovania, but like this is usually up there. Well, let's give this a whirl. All right, here we go. That was the Spear of Justice.
I think it was very different than like the other mood or boss version of the character.
Because the other versions, you're actually trying to kill everyone.
Yeah,
that's big.
This one, this one is more like a good version, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So like, this character is very. So the song titles give an idea of like what the characters are like too. So Spear of Justice. You give an idea of like what type of character she is. So she. It's the big reveal. But the fish lady with the spear that she tries to kill you with. But yeah, so what do you guys think in terms of
I think the only good part of that I really jammed out to was when the trumpet came in. I like that jazz part. But besides that, I think I'm gonna have to give it a C, maybe D.
I noticed you were weird champing through most of it. Wasn't your bad.
But I did start Pepe jamming when the trumpet came in, and then went back to weird champ.
So I definitely have a higher opinion of the song. What's Dallas? Where are you at?
Unfortunately, I don't remember most of the song.
Just listen to it. What
the I know.
Okay, what type of feeling does it give you? Like I don't know, like in terms of a rating.
Kind of similar to like the other one. I feel like it had more of an effort than the last one, and a bit longer as well. So I would give it a better, if not equal, then better grade than the last one.
The last one was actually longer by like a minute, but
oh shit.
But that's fine. Okay, so you're thinking B, potentially A. Like I was thinking C, potentially D.
You're giving an S.
No, I do like it. I think I like it a lot more in the context of the game, though. Like as I'm thinking about it, especially because like if I'm listening to these by myself, usually I'm thinking like I'm thinking of the game right as I'm listening to the my soundtrack, whatever, right, my instrumental playlist. But like listening to your with you guys, obviously, like without that context as much, I can't give it an A. I don't think. Even though it's good, I do like it. So I'm thinking B. I think because you also thought B and Lego was thinking C. I think B is probably.
You want to give it a C. You want to give it a C.
I don't know. It's not that bad. It's not. It's not
I think it's
bad.
I think it's better than the ghost one and the
flower
one.
No, Rerun that. Rerun that.
Just
Yeah.
heard this. You know what? Okay, so
Go
see,
make your own tier list then.
yeah. My tier list will definitely be different than your guys'.
Get off of ours.
Yeah, I will say. So this is what it's at right now. Uh, we'll do. I'll do a cut here, and we'll listen to the other two songs again. We'll see if it changes our opinions. So I want to listen to the flower one here, and then we'll listen to the ghost one. So I want to listen to the flower one first. That one, that is fucking annoying though. That one's like 4 minutes. But I will do it in the name of trying to make a good argument to why you should change the rating, and allow you to listen to the ghost one again. So. All right. After a second listen.
I don't know why I felt like it was longer than the last time.
Yeah.
Because it just keeps going, man.
I mean, it overstayed its welcome a few times. There's a part that I was jamming out to, and then I kept hearing it over and over. Then it got a little annoying, but it was okay.
There's a couple of parts I will say the parts by itself, like where it like switches, TV that was static and then switches to like a different thing. There's like 2 or 3 of those parts where I really like by themselves. It's just like as a song, like it just doesn't. I'm trying to make the case, like it just doesn't work, man. Like it does not in the context of just listening to it by itself.
Yeah.
Especially if we're considering the one down here, right? It's like there's more stuff to it. Like there's a lot more meat to this, but like some of it's just fat. You know what I mean? Like it's not like not all that juicy steak. Like some of it's just like fat that you can't chew through. Like I don't.
No.
Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Did you guys? Do you have any like new feelings about the song in terms of like ratings or not?
It was okay. I don't know if it changes in my eyes. I don't know about Dallas though.
Yes. I think it's still C grade for me. The only part I really liked was that laugh track in the beginning.
Yeah, that laugh part actually has a pretty good reveal for the game. It does still work in audio form, like in terms of like, oh, this is a villain. Woo. It's all right. So what would you say? Yeah. So both of you are C still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's brutal. All right. Okay, okay, so then for this, then I do. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play both the ghost one and the dummy one back to back.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then we'll see, because I feel like it's the easiest way to get an idea of like, what I mean,
Yeah.
of like how you feel about each one.
Woo!
All right. God damn it. It is good.
You
I
know
think-
you want to give it ass. You know you.
I think it's
like
because
that.
of
Yeah.
that. I
But-
want to keep it as a C, but I
No, you
definitely think that
don't.
it's better than the flower one.
Yeah.
You don't
So I
want
might,
to keep it
in my
C.
opinion, I think I
Don't.
want to put the flower down a D.
I wouldn't go that
2 out of
far.
3. Hell yeah, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I will say the ghost one. It's
You want to give it ass. You want to
yeah.
give
I'm
it
not gonna
ass.
give that. I'm not
I'd
gonna
rather
give
I'd rather
that.
give the dummy one a higher grade.
Yeah, well that's
Yeah.
why I was gonna play it both back to back. See, because here's my problem with the ghost one. I think the dummy one is objectively better. Fight me. Obviously joke a little bit, but I do like the ghost one though.
Mhm.
Listening to like I would feel comfortable giving that a B, but like I feel like the Mad Dummy has to go
Want
up to A.
to
But like
be.
anyway, just play the
You
Mad
want
Dummy.
to put it B.
Well, okay, before we decide, let's play the Mad Dummy at least.
It's still not as good.
I
I
so
like
disagree.
You want to put Ghost at S.
I love I love all
There's
of
no scenario where that ghost goes to S or even A.
I love
At
all
most
of
gets
all of it in that song, like
yeah.
from beginning to
I
end.
really yeah, same here. And specifically, I really love when the synths start kicking in.
Mm-hmm.
So did anyone's rating change on that at all?
I kind of want to put that up to A.
Yeah, we're doing it A. All right. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, I'm willing to put this to B. I'll
Yeah, we'll
give
put
you
that
that.
in B. Okay.
Put it at A.
So, you know, I'm cool with
Put it
this.
at low A.
Oh.
I'm crying and
At
shit.
most,
The
I'd be
ghost
saying B
is
plus if there was like a plus,
Put
but
that.
I don't want to get into plus and minuses because
Kind
it's
of
like
want to
really.
put the.
Put it at the top of B if we're doing order.
It's still like, first of all, being snubbed on Spider Dance here was like, get out of here. So
You
you know,
know
no,
what?
I was
I
kind of
lost
thinking the same thing. I was thinking of like putting that down to C.
Spider Dance.
Yeah.
I don't like that one. Oh, what?
Oh,
That's
hold
Run it
on.
crazy.
back. Run
I
it
think
back.
actually I kind of want to listen to that one again. Just I
All right.
can't remember.
We'll do this one more time. And I was about to just type out name. It's easier to do this because otherwise, if you that's a problem with playing Undertale music on these things is like a lot of people when they upload it to YouTube, like the popular ones, it'll be like extended version, and it's like I mean that's cool and all if you want to listen to the song, but like if I'm trying to show somebody it, like I'm trying to just show them the song and be done with it, not like here's 10-hour version. Like hey, could you like not? Let's see. Hold on. Let me scroll up in chat and I can find it. I'm sure.
Can you simp the ghost? Like, will he love me if I play the
Okay,
game?
so there is kind of a not really simp option. Like there's not like that. Like you can't romance the ghost. But there is kind of a like you can compliment him. I think because so like the battle mechanics in the game. There's a fighting like normal. Then there's acting, and acting is like different moves depending on like what the enemy is that you're against. So
Yeah.
like with the ghost, you can compliment him or insult him or whatever.
I will only
So I think
compliment him.
yeah. So I think even I don't know if you could flirt with him. It's been a while since I've flirted with him. I can't remember if it's him. There are a couple characters you can definitely flirt with in the game though.
Yeah.
None of them ever loved you though.
God.
Where is it? See, I had in chat, but because you're spamming 20 million damn Pepe's, I can't find that stupid thing. I'm trying to think where did we
just
play it in the
giving
list?
My feelings.
That's fair. I just need to find the damn song. Maybe it was before Ghost. Yeah, it was before Ghost.
I put it in chat.
That's a tough one. Bless you.
It's
Okay, no,
still
not
not
the
as
big
good as Ghost, but you know.
I think I only like a couple parts of the song. The rest is just kind of meh for me.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I would take that down to C.
Agreed.
God, you guys are fucking brutal. This is at least an A, if not a S tier, but whatever.
Like there are some good catches to it, but
The democratic process, but
which is why
democratic.
it's not a which is why it was a B in the
If
first
Ghost
place.
was
But
an S, I'd put it in S.
compared
but
to
that is
like
just not the case.
I'm not. I'm standing my ground. It's not. It's not that good. It's not better than the dummy one.
It's just not true.
Yeah, you're right. It's not true. It's not better. Okay, so there is like just a picture where he did the thing. Yeah, and he just the only thing he ranked was the ghost one and put it as. Okay, so that is all the boss things. So I would say that's the end of this particular one. After this, after I stop like, screen sharing and all of this, like after we're done here, I do want to listen to one more with you guys. It's like my favorite track that isn't like boss track in the game.
Okay.
I think it's pretty good. It's Core for anyone that's wondering. But yeah, so this is the official Holy Twitter cast ranking of Undertale boss music. Woohoo!
We gotta find
thanks
a
for-
better name for it.
Yeah, whatever. what was it? Tears for Fears?
We'll make a tier maker tier maker thing of tier names for this series.
Yeah. Anyone that actually watches this, you can I don't know, make a request in the comment for what the name you think of this should be, and maybe we'll do it, maybe we won't. Who knows?
Maybe we'll make it a mini series.
I think
Yeah.
for
Who
the
knows?
next, if we're doing the next one, I think we should do because you play Kingdom Hearts, right?
Yeah. Oh, dude, trust me,
should
I was already thinking that.
We should definitely do a Kingdom Hearts one.
Okay, so here's okay. So I guess yeah, because I do want to branch out to more than just themes, but maybe I could do definitely want to do some themes one just to keep in line with this.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like, to be honest. That's so many Kingdom Hearts worlds. I don't want to sit there and listen to the music.
But like just the boss music though.
Yeah.
Same
Okay.
same as same
yeah.
as this, where it's just like the different games.
You know, I could be down with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the boss music.
Yeah. Catch you guys next time. I'll have to edit this or something, and then we'll figure it out. Woohoo!